Alright, welcome back everybody. My goodness, it is NewMutator. Thanks again for joining me. Finally, I'm getting around to casting the finals. It is game 1 in the final match between the Southern Parkians from the bottom bracket. Kind of a Cinderella story, but throughout nobody really doubted that they would make it this far, I think. They are going to be challenging my team, as yet undefeated. And let's take a look at some of these players. Yeah, so we actually played through these maps, and you know, to kind of get a handle on how the gameplay might pan out. And if you haven't checked those out, those are pretty fun too. Paris, I think, joined me, and Browning also, and Cryptos was there for a couple of games. But anyway, this is the Southern Parkian force here. It's going to be led by GKG, otherwise known as Giant Killer General, kind of taking the mantle for the Southern Parkians. Genghis Khan, Browning, E-Dubs, I don't even know who that is, but perhaps we'll find out. Kruniak, of course, Paris, Grimm's Bastard, I don't even know who that is either. I imagine one of these players might be Eastwind, one of them might be Homer, one of them might be, gosh, I don't even know. But we'll see, Anyway, they're going to be facing the Grimm's My team, led by Rabican. It looks like, I don't know where Bone is. Looks like Bone, the usual captain. I talked to Kruniak, and he told me that Bone had shown up pretty late for this match. So Rabican kind of captaining, doing some substitute captaining there for my team. Cryptos, Chicken Wire, I believe is CW. Arsenic, I think that's Thierry, but I don't really know. Karma and Gecko. Doesn't even look like Grimm is here either, so 7 players on, I don't know, what is this, 7 versus 7 at this point in time. So, having said that, this is a very interesting finals map. I during the playthrough that I did with several other people in anticipation of the finals, this map was just ridiculous. There's 25 flags, territories, everybody's going to be splitting up, and it's going to be quite the game, I imagine. And we'll see how this goes down. Looks like no archers at all. Pretty heavy on the whites here, so I imagine a lot of pus for Southern Parkians. And you know what, I guess, yeah, there's no archers, there's Solus. What am I saying? Actually, there are a few Solus, but only 8 or so. And those are going to be split up between Kruniak, Browning, and GKG. So those are going to be pretty key units, I think, since they can go on all this impassable terrain.
Flag capture.
On the other side of the map, Cryptos taking a few of those Solus. Also, actually, I think he's gonna have all of them. So
Flag
interesting.
Captured.
Not even splitting those up. And yeah, just pushing for the mid hill. That's kind of how we played. How we played it in the playthrough.
Flag
that mid hill, kind of being the key to respawning anywhere on the map. Holding that hill kind of puts you in a nice advantage there in terms of mobility. And this is going to be crazy. I'm going to end up enlarging this later on. In the south, Genghis Khan, Grimm's Bastard. And it's going to be pretty much uncontested down there. Also splitting up in the north, Paris taking a flank. And E-Dubs on a flank. Looks like my team, though, mostly in the middle here. Although there is a flank kind of peeling off here from Gecko. Nothing in the south, though, to contest this push. So we'll see how that plays out. My team is going to possess the hill for now. And I decided to cast these by my lonesome. I've been doing kind of the dual cast kind of kick with lots of guests joining me, and while that's great, I was kind of hoping that Grim can maybe join me in the finals, but in his correspondence with me, he basically declined, saying that he has kind of a lot of stuff going on with him, and it was going to be a little bit pretty difficult to organize. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to bring it to you here, here and now, and kind of give you the kind of a throwback to kind of the early games that I casted, some of this play-by-play. So it looks like Thierry dancing around this flag here. It's going to be contested for now. Paris, just kind of waiting for Thierry to make a move.
Flag captured.
Browning with these 3 Solus. So Solus are great for the impassable terrain, and Paris with the throwing down a pus, trying to take out Thierry's pus goal there, but not able to do so.
Flag captured.
It's 89%, so I think both teams getting maximum pus because of those numbers. So Giant Killer General saying ignore the middle. Just, let them sit on the middle and just go around.
Flag contested.
And Grim's Bastard looks like unloading a pus on this pus goal here, but not managing to take it out completely. And it's going to be Thierry and Paris tangoing up here on this, well, it's not a numbered flag because it's territories, but on the on this flag here in the northeast. And Arsenic is going to kind of join the party as Thierry gets pussed a little bit.
Flag captured. Flag contested.
Looks like Paris doing really well, I think, for the most part. He's going to back out of there and kind of wait for reinforcements to come in. And I'm not sure exactly how, but my team is down in percentages considerably, although they're sort of climbing their way back up here. And Thierry's he's going to refrain from moving in here directly. He's waiting for Arsenic and others, and these Solus are doing a great job just picking off warriors. They don't do any damage against the Stygian Knights, but the warriors they can kind of pick off with relative ease. Nice block there by Kruniak. And another pus goes down. Gecko freezing a few warriors, but yeah, pus not doing all that much damage. I mean, basically,
contested.
You know, the dwarves. Dwarves are going to be kind of the wild card in this game because it is raining. Their bottles are going to be a little bit less effective. There's a lot of water. However, if their shots do connect, they can do a massive amount of damage in relatively little time. And area of effect as well.
Flag captured.
71-63%. So Southern Parkians enjoying a nice lead at this point.
Flag contested. Flag contested.
And Giant Killer General trying to evade Gecko's pus.
Flag
I don't know if that was yep, there's that pus piece right there.
Flag
Gecko's going to be chased away from by E-dubs there. Gecko was shooting for those Solus and not able to connect. Here's a Cryptos' Solus. Basically, the Solus are going to be very important in kind of whittling down the numbers of the enemy warriors.
Flag
so Arsenic, Grim's Bastard, Karma, Cryptos behind Arsenic, chasing away the Southern Parkians here. Thierry also kind of getting involved.
Flag captured.
I think Thierry took the brunt of that.
Flag captured.
Genghis Khan being chased by Rabican.
Flag captured.
Rabican's going to keep a nearly dead warrior on the flag to keep his team from being flagged. basically, if Southern Parkians tag all 25 flags, it's going to be game over, so that's the last thing he wants.
5 minutes
And he is the
remaining.
captain, so it's kind of his responsibility to prevent that from happening, to have that ability to
captured.
see what's happening in the meta game, that awareness.
Flag captured. Flag
So we see
captured.
kind of a dance going on. Arsenic kind of moving in, backing off.
Flag captured.
He's going to be kind of chasing Giant Killer General around. Kryptos is kind of on the move. He wants to eliminate those Soulless from the game so that
Flag
my team is free to move around pretty freely. Free to move freely.
Flag
And
captured.
what else is happening? I don't really see very many dwarves. So I kind of think that they were either taken out or not taken at all.
Flag
So there's a
captured.
Ravikan. He's now being
Flag
chased again by
captured.
Genghis Khan. 14
Flag
to 11,
captured.
13 to 12. So my team doing pretty
Flag
well in
captured. Flag
closing the
captured.
gap in flags. 66 to 60%, closing the gap in percentages as well. So nice rebound by my team. Although
Flag captured.
there could be whites in the
Flag
water. I don't really
contested.
see any though. As Browning is well
Flag
aware, there
captured.
very well could be whites in the water, but I think both teams opted for maximum pus, so
Flag
I don't think
captured.
that whites are going to be an issue
Flag
this game.
captured. Flag captured.
And Kruniak is going to chase Chicken Wire away from pestering those Soulless and keeping them on
Flag
this deep
captured.
water here. Stygian Knights don't... Wow. Terrific pus by Gecko. That bottle pus combination taking out all of that melee.
Flag captured.
That worked out very well for my team. 13,
Flag
they
captured.
actually took the lead momentarily.
Flag captured.
60%, 56% remaining. So my team
Flag
doing
captured.
doing exceptionally well
Flag
to stay in
captured.
this game. They very well
Flag
could take it
captured.
at this point. It looked like Southern
Flag
Parkians were
captured.
kind of
Flag contested.
had the
Flag
momentum
captured.
there, but now the
Flag
momentum
captured.
swings in favor of my team.
Flag
In
captured.
quotation marks, since it's not actually my team, it's Grimm's my
Flag
team, who is the tournament
contested.
organizer, and he's not even present in the game. Very interesting
Flag
there.
captured.
And the Chicken Wire going to be chasing Paris
Flag
away
contested.
from that flag.
Flag captured.
It's now
Flag
18
captured.
flags to 7
Flag
flags.
contested.
8 flags.
Flag captured.
It's just a
Flag
flag
captured.
tagathon as both teams spread out. It's going to be very hard for me to pick out where everybody is, as
Flag
everyone's just
captured.
splitting up and trying
Flag
to
captured.
take these flags. There
Flag
is only 2
contested.
minutes left.
Flag captured.
I'll try to bring you, you know, what's important, I guess. I can't really tell what's important, as Ravikan gonna be attempting it. Wow, very nice. Genghis Khan taking that Stygian out.
Flag captured.
Ravikan led
Flag
with the Stygian, and so Genghis Khan took advantage of that momentary lapse in awareness.
Flag
That
captured.
was a very nice move by
Flag
Genghis Khan,
captured.
and taking out both of those units.
Flag captured. Flag
Nice micromanagement.
contested. Flag captured.
Looks like there's some contestation here as Karma
Flag
gets
captured.
Pus. That was very interesting. Grimm's Bastard
Flag captured.
Pus's Karma,
Flag captured.
and he's gonna move in
Flag contested.
and try to take Karma out. Karma's warrior decides to
Flag captured.
flee. Looks like
Flag captured.
Grimm's Bastard gonna
Flag
be
captured.
coming up on top, possibly.
Flag captured. Flag contested.
Although Karma's
Flag
not doing too
captured.
bad.
Flag
He's able to pull those 2 warriors away.
contested.
That might give him enough.
Flag captured. Flag
And a
contested.
Pus went down
Flag
by Paris,
captured.
but only managing to freeze
Flag contested.
a couple of warriors,
Flag
not exactly what he
captured.
wanted to have happen.
30 seconds
And Grimm's
remaining.
Bastard is going to flee
Flag
the scene.
captured.
Karma is going to come out on
Flag
top there
captured.
in the
Flag
southeast.
captured.
42 to 43%.
captured.
Very close game. It's just going to be
Flag
flag
captured.
after flag being
Flag
traded at this
captured.
point, as both teams are
Flag
completely spread out. Look at this
Flag
map here.
Captured.
There's like
Flag
one or two
captured.
units spread out
Flag
every which
contested.
way. Here we go. On the
Flag
flag in the middle is
contested.
going to go to sudden death.
Flag captured.
And right now, my
Sudden
team is up. I'm going to leave that up so you can see exactly. Here are the flags.
Captured.
You can see exactly
Flag
how that,
captured.
how these, how
Flag
quickly
contested.
these flags change hands.
Flag captured. Flag captured.
So Southern Parkians going to chase chicken wire off of
Flag
this middle flag
captured.
here.
Flag
Southern Parkians
captured.
now up in flags.
Flag captured. Flag contested.
There's another flag contested here in the south. There's
Flag
Grimm's
contested.
Bastard trying to contest
Flag
that. Thierry
captured.
taking it for
Flag
my team, but
captured.
Southern Parkians have quite the
Flag
lead at this point.
captured.
Another
Flag
contestation.
contested.
It's Rabacan
Flag
contests
captured.
that flag in the northwest.
Flag contested.
Percentages
Flag
are close
captured.
to being even,
Flag
though it's going to be
contested.
difficult for my team, I think, to
Flag
take
captured.
all of these flags. They do
Flag
take this flag
captured.
here, but only for
captured.
a moment.
Flag
As
captured. Flag contested.
well, actually, no, they do have it
Flag
because of these Stygian
captured.
Knights,
Flag
and so many
contested.
contestations happening all over the
Flag
place.
captured. Flag
Thierry trying
captured.
to run Grimm's Bastard off of this
Flag
flag here
contested.
in the south.
Flag captured.
Browning going to sit on the flag as
contested.
Thierry just contests
Flag
and takes
captured.
a little bit of damage. He might end up
Flag
losing that
contested.
warrior.
Flag captured.
Rabacan running
Flag
away as well. That
captured.
warrior is very low on
Flag
health and probably
captured.
going to die right there.
Flag contested.
And at 13 flags to 12, there's
Game over.
no contestation, and Southern Parkians end up winning that game. That was extremely close. I'm gonna try to look around and see how close this game really was. Although I can't really see over here where the flags are. Nobody's even over here. Well, it doesn't really matter because my team has that flag. Very nice game, very well played by both teams. Arsenic on his way to this flag here, but too far away to get there in time. And I'm sure there's other flags where that is happening as well. Browning's Journeyman very happy for the win. There we go. Thierry very close to contesting or taking this flag. That would have turned the tide for my team. That could have been a win. And Karma taking and holding that flag there. Gecko holding this flag here. All in all, just a extremely well played game. As you can see, it was super close as I'm going around the map trying to show you every little detail. But it is going to go to the Southern Parkians in the end, taking one flag more than Grimm's my team. And so they're going to be up in the lead for the final series maybe. Looking at these players, Crypto's doing really well, 65 damage, 5 kills and only 3 losses for him. Other than that, Giant Killer General, 55 damage for him. Grimm's Bastard, 47 damage. Karma, 44 damage. So, you know, individual players doing pretty well, but look at the total damage for both of these teams. 274 damage to 275. Very close, very hard fought game here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move into game number 2. Once again, this is NewMutator. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed these finals games that I'm casting. And yeah, game number 2 is next.